I'm using the opportunity to try and learn what most of these abilities do. I think I may have overdone that ever so slightly. I'm noticing the frame rate is gradually going down here, which is really weird. Just give me a sec, I'm just gonna knock this off. Yeah, it's just the frame rate in this area is really low. Not 100% sure why. But you can expect maybe some frame drops here and there. Yeah, it seems like there may very well be a memory leak of some description, because the frame rate's sort of gradually going down, and apparently it's like, hey, reboot the game, and the frame rate will actually go up. Alright, well, game has just come out, bear that in mind. So that may be a problem that some of you may face going into this, and of course, when you have smooth combat, it's going to get progressively worse the lower your frame rate is, so that's not ideal. Hopefully that's something they can fix. Are we waiting for the boss? Yeah, game's not out till tomorrow, by the way. Officially. You can still sign up. One of our guys is going to post the link in the channel for you right here. Obviously, this is kind of a head start thing that's going on. So you can sign up and basically get ready to go when it comes out tomorrow, if you wish. Alright. We're killing a boss? I guess we're killing a boss. Alright. Let's go find us some fungus. Even at 30 frames per second, the game does feel decent, but obviously I was playing earlier at 60, and yeah, there's a fairly massive difference between the two. There we go. Oh, hello. Okay, right, alright. Let's get some outrage going on. Get into the middle of here. Come on. Where's the fungus? Yeah. No. Yes, there we go. A mighty man that I am indeed, able to slaughter the fungus.
You need the correct skill to equip this item.
Ah, so there is a gathering system. Surprising no one. It's like, hey, it's a game with a lot of crafting in it. I can't imagine what it will include. Ah, okay, that seems to be the giant fungus. Not this is going to be remotely challenging with about 20 people following us around, which is a bit disappointing. And I was hoping to actually fight some challenging bosses, but because we have so many hangers on, everything's going to be really easy, which is unfortunate. Kind of ruins the stream a bit, but well, whatever. We deal with what we have to deal with. Alright, so giant mushroom boss. When he spins, hit a mushroom and lead the boss to it. Okay, kind of like that. Oh, right, okay. So, they spin around and then you detonate a mushroom right next to him to do mega damage. Alright, that's the mechanic, and that stuns him, and then one assumes you just beat that snot out of this guy. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll probably try and do an instance version of this after this, because we just have a few too many people involved. It's making things a little simple. Although, this guy ain't going down anytime soon. Ah, yeah, have one of them. Oh, don't pretend like you don't like it. You do. Alright, avoid the spinning. Ow! I should have seen that one coming a mile away, shouldn't I? Hit the mushroom. Hit the mushroom. Go for the stun. There we go. Some interestingly creative boss mechanics going on thus far, and it's nice just to see that all this stuff is available kind of from the very start of the game. You run into so many of these outdoor bosses that have different mechanics. That's where the most fun from MMOs always lies, in my opinion, when raiding. Hence the term raiders. There you go, have some of that. Yeah. Lots and lots of wonderful damage. Speaking of wonderful damage, I think I just got hit by it. Yeah. Berserker's a pretty fun class, to be honest. I'm told that mages are OP right now. Useful information. They will most likely end up getting horribly nerfed. There you go. Because I don't know what it is. I guess it's that. Is that it? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. This is the problem with trying to learn a class from level 35. You don't know what any of it does. Yeah. Well, he should be going down soon, I would think. Use of the skill bash has failed. Yes, I can't imagine why that would be. He's dead, Jim. And it seems we don't get to loot him either. How very disappointing. Yeah, I just want to try and switch over some instance stuff, mainly because we have too many people following us around at the moment, so it's making the whole thing a spam fest. Yep, I guess we got tagged before that, so... Yep, standard WoW mechanics there. We killed the boss, but we got nothing from it because someone else had tagged it prior to us actually getting in there in the first place. Oh well. It happens, it happens. Yeah, doing some really tricky stuff would be great. I think that's what people want to see at the moment. They want to see some difficult content. That's the test of whether or not a game actually will stand the... God, the test of time, I suppose. But it's whether or not a game actually has challenging content that takes a lot of work to actually make your way through. At all levels, preferably. Not just at the end game. So the GMs currently seem to be thinking of a few things to do. So people are suggesting the Chimera. In fact, quite a lot of people are, so... Yeah, whatever. Again, I'm here for 3 hours, so I'm up for killing pretty much whatever we can find. We also would be nice to go and have a look at some PvP, so... we can do a bit of that. Ah, okay. I wonder what the max level in this game, actually. Is this the max level we're currently at right now? Is that 35? I haven't seen anything higher than that, but I assume there probably is. Yeah, 35 is the max level, okay. Hey! Did we get the tag on the Mushroom King? No, we didn't. Alright. We are being teleported out here by the GM. We're going to check something else. 35 is maximum. Okay. So what am I looking at here? Wow, this looks like Scarlet Monastery. Get some major chills from this one. And the frame rate is just shot through the roof as well. It's like, yes! Without 5 million people here, the game runs really, really well. Ah. Much more chilled out. And I'm starting to learn some of the rotations. I'm kind of getting the idea. I'm having quite a bit of fun so far. Mostly due to the fact that the combat's fun. This is the same thing I had with Terra, but... the fact that this seems to be based around fighting big monsters all the time and then making better items. It's a simple formula, but it's an effective one. And also... I just don't understand how this system can work out. It's like, this just seems ridiculously fair to me. Most free-to-play games restrict you in such a way. I'm not seeing that anywhere. Just gonna try and find out what max party size is. 5, okay. Pin is asking... Alanthe is asking. Asking for an invite. Been following me around most of the time. What the? Where the hell did Pin go? Oh, there's a duplicate Totalbiscuit? What? What am I missing here? Ah, that one. Right, that would be why we can't invite anyone else, because there's another Totalbiscuit in the group. Interesting. Should I be walking out of here? Well, I guess I'm doing it right now. Excessive long gameplay can be harmful to your health. Where's my group gone? Alright. So this is the entrance to the instance. I don't know. These both look similar. Which should I be clicking here? 1, maybe? Nope. Excellent. That's someone out of the party. 2. Okay. What's the difference? I'm horribly confused and now I can't get in the door. So one assumes this would be more like an instance portal, although they don't actually have a portal of any description there. Ah, that's for hard mode. Okay, I see. It's not really clear, to say the least. I want to know. I guess they could probably just teleport me back in. That should be fine. I was going to ask the GMs how many weapons this has. I think we'll probably do a little bit of kind of Q&A with the GMs a little bit later on in the stream. The Holy Symbol of Rune. I don't think I have that. Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for them to port me in then, because bugger that. I'll need to be ported back in. I went outside and I don't have the key. Okay, great. It's like these GMs have been tasked with babysitting me for the next 3 hours, and they're probably hating me already, I would say. What the hell was that all about? Not enough field tokens. I don't know. I didn't do a thing there. I was asking, I don't know when the European version's actually out. Bear in mind, Perfect World are only doing the US version. So if you happen to be wanting to play it in Europe, then you'll need to have a look at the Europe site, which is RaiderZ-Europe.com. We should be getting an invite momentarily. In the meantime, why don't we give something away? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So, as I said, Perfect World has provided me with some stuff to give to you lot. Now, I must apologize, because this is US only. That's unfortunately the rules that they've set in place. They can only give these away to US people only. Competition rules or something along those lines, so big apologies for that. It is US only. Now, I'm going to start by giving away to subscribers. But later on in the show, I will just give to the general population. So we just want to give a bit of a benefit to our channel subscribers to start with. So the first giveaway can be subscriber only, and then the other 2 giveaways I will do to the general population. So what I've got to give away over the course of this particular broadcast are 2 Logitech G510 keyboards, 3 Cyborg frequency gaming headsets, and 5 Logitech G400 gaming mice. Once again, it's to US only. That's just the way that it is. There's nothing I can really do about that. This is just the nature of the competition beast, I'm afraid. Ah, that's where all the quests are. Okay, makes sense. Apparently, some Europeans are actually already playing on the US version, so that seems like it may very well be worthwhile if you want to do this earlier, because I'm pretty sure the other one isn't out yet. I'm going to have a quick look. See whether or not the European version is out yet, or indeed when it's coming out. Am I getting my ass kicked by someone? What the hell's happening? Oh, it was a duel. Alright. I accidentally accepted it, I suppose. Yeah, there's still beta registration. It's nowhere near out in the EU yet, but you can play via the US version, it seems. Quite a few people are doing that. So that's totally doable. Alright, so let's do this giveaway then. So I'm going to give away a couple of the gaming headsets, I think, to start with. I said this is going to be a prize draw for subscribers only. I'm going to be asking my mods to pick a couple of random names out of the hat of the subscribers available in chat. And if you are in the US and wish to be eligible to win, you will have to type the answer in the chat of a specific question. The question is, what shall the question be? Well, we're going to give away these 3 Cyborg Frequency gaming headsets. I'm just being ported into the instance right now. And if you want to be eligible to win, once again, you must be in the US and you must be a subscriber. The other giveaways I will do for everyone else that's watching. I believe US and Canada counts. I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be US and Canada as well. Should be fine. If it's not, I'll figure something out. Like, I'll take the bloody thing and I'll ship it to you in Canada. If that's how it's going to be. So, yeah. Let's make US and Canada. You must answer the following question in order to be eligible for a chance to win. It will be a prize draw. Once again, US and Canada only, please. This one is for subscribers. The other giveaways will be for the general populace. Answer me this question. What is the name of the profession that I am currently playing within RaiderZ? What is the name of the profession that I am currently playing within RaiderZ? Answer within the next couple of minutes in the subscriber chat, and then my mods will pick 3 names, that is 3, to receive the Cyborg Frequency gaming headsets. Courtesy of Perfect World. So we're going to take answers for the next few minutes. Your names will be entered into a prize draw, and the mods will then pick 3 winners. And then they will send me a PM via Twitch to tell me who's won, and then we'll get in touch with you, get your email addresses and your addresses, and I'll get them sorted out. Yes, it will be wonderful like that. Let's say we are currently in their equivalent, it would appear, of the Scarlet Monastery. There's this kind of neat monastery area. Things are a little bit tougher here.
This skill is not yet available.
Smack him around a little bit. He actually blocks and everything. He's not messing around. How many instances does this game currently have? It's definitely a nice looking instance. I don't want to pull everything, so let's try and avoid that if it's all possible. Well, party PvP is something we could definitely do later, actually. I would be really up for that, so we can try that a little bit later on. Okay, so currently there are 3 epic dungeons and multiple dungeons for individual bosses. Alright. Okay, so the game definitely has some kind of end game.
This skill is
Doesn't seem like it takes all that long to reach level 35 either, from what I've seen. That, the combat's got some pretty serious impact behind it, which is definitely rather satisfying. Okay, so 3 full-run epic dungeons at the moment. I shall accept the friend request. How do I do that? There we go. So I guess we'll fight them a little bit later on. Not sure if this is the hard mode of the dungeon. It's hard to say, really. There we go. Definitely pretty neat, though, so far. Once again, those of you wanting to sign up for the US version of this, there is a link being posted in the chat right now. Those of you who are watching the VOD, well, I'll post it in the VOD description as well. This is currently not hard mode, by the way. This is the normal mode dungeon. We might try hard mode afterwards. This is not too difficult. Alright, I am now closing the contest for the headsets. Closing the contest for the headsets. And I will announce the winners once we have a little bit of a break in this dungeon. And if the mods can pick those 3 for me, that would be awesome. Bear in mind that this content at the moment is live stream only. This is not going on the YouTube channel. So if you do want to watch the material, then you'll be able to pick it up from the VODs on Twitch. Excellent. Alright, so this is not the epic dungeon. Yeah, it seems, you know, this seems fairly easy, so doesn't really surprise me all that much. Have yet to fight a boss, but I think we're about to find one momentarily. There you go, have some of that. This combo system does make it a lot easier to learn skills. That's why I actually like it a lot. It automates at least some of the rotation, but not a huge amount of it. One might argue that it does make the thing distinctly casual, however, so some people might absolutely hate that system. But certainly for me, trying to learn it very quickly, it's not too difficult. Alright, so there's a debuff on the boss. Thank you very much for your assistance, those watching in live chat. I am outraged. There we go. Okay. Do we need to clear everything first? We probably do, by the looks of it. Let's try and clear this out. What is 9? I can't quite remember. Oh, it's the upward strike. Okay, so that's something that will inflict a debuff. Something like that. And then we can follow it up with Vanquish, just if we want to slam people around the place, which we definitely do. I never really understood why the boss doesn't come to help. It's like, ah, yes, you can tire yourself out of the minions. Yank. LOL. Okay. That's smacking my bat a little bit to some epic music in the background. That's what it should be. Follow up the Vanquish. Good God, this guy is going down quickly. Don't stand in that.
I have been blessed by money and shop.
This skill is not yet available.
Okay, I guess... Oh. Alright then. Well, maybe not. Well, this is a really easy boss. Oh. I see. Phase 2, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. He's still taking a reasonable amount of damage. Ah, have some of that. I might want to lock onto him as well. It's basically a more fun version of WoW, isn't it? You know, it's got a fairly similar questing and instancing system, but it's got better combat, and it's free. Huh. Hard to argue with that. There you go. Have some of that. Oh, I'm in pain. Prophecy thing will pop up with purple letters. I don't know what that is. Just gonna keep whacking it and hope for the best. Just trying to keep an eye on my health. It seems okay at the moment. You also have to aim your attacks, by the way. If you're just slashing around the place, you can very easily miss, even if you're locked onto the target. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good, does it? Ow! Oh my. Well, I can't do much to that. I'm seriously lacking in the whole range thing. There we go. Charge! We should fight the demons. Or the angels, or the angel demons. One way or the other. Yeah! If at first you don't succeed, smack it with a big sword again. God, I love that skill so very much. That's great fun. Oh, I see. That's how that works. I should do these live streams more often. Like, everyone tells me everything I possibly need to know about the game. Assuming they're not trying to deliberately mislead me. Get back here. Silly bint. Loot it! What's it got? Lol. A cheap replica. Why were you carrying that? Yeah, most of the items you seem to get, by the way, are almost always... interesting stuff going on. Almost always crafting items, so you don't get a weapon and get to use it immediately. You get some items which you can then use to craft. Now, what's cool about that is that it basically completely bypasses the problems that you have with getting items that you can't use, because one assumes that you can always find a use for these craftable items. It's essentially an expansion on the token system that World of Warcraft uses, except it permeates the entire game. It's all over the place. All of the items that you get utilize this crafting system to some degree. So I suppose it makes sense. It makes a great deal of sense. It's quite a sensible system indeed. There we go. I think my sword is fairly impressive, is it not? We should definitely try the epic version of this, or an epic version of a different dungeon quite soon, and just see how much it kicks our asses. I always like to know how difficult the game is. There you go. At least the GMs seem to know what they're doing. I've mostly got the hang of the combat. I'm probably not using the right abilities at the right time, but I am killing stuff, so that's a bonus. Follow the guy with the shield. He clearly knows what's going on. There you go. You can have some of that. One thing I have also noticed, which is something that Guild Wars 2 had a problem with, is the whole particle effect thing. I don't think they've really overdone it anywhere near as much as they did in Guild Wars. It looks shiny, but it's not obnoxious.
This skill is not yet available.
It's fairly difficult to argue with that, honestly. It's nice to see shiny graphics without going completely over the top. Admittedly, the Asian design sensibilities may upset a great deal of people. Don't necessarily blame them for that. Oh, God, that's fun. There you go. You know, if I had time, I'd probably play this game more regularly. You know, I've stopped promising that, hey, I'm going to play this game after the stream, because I know how time-consuming these bloody things actually are, so... I don't necessarily know if that's a good idea, but I can at least say, hey, you know, I've had fun with it up to this point. And if you like what you see, well, you can try it for free anyway. More than try it for free. It seems like you can just play the whole bloody thing for free and then occasionally buy cosmetics or bonus items. Surprisingly not pay to win. Not even close, in fact. Perfect World's been doing pretty well with that lately. They're, of course, the publishers of Blacklight, which I've praised for the most part. Some people don't like the rental system. I think it's pretty good. I think we'll have to just agree to disagree on that one. Alright, use neutralize to start the combo, then goes into a dodge attack from there. Useful. Useful indeed. Be nice to see this go on Steam. I don't know if it's going to go on Steam. Obviously, Blacklight was on Steam. It might end up there. I know a great deal of free-to-play MMOs have been finding their way there lately. God, Berserker is so much fun, it's not even... I don't think I'd even consider playing another class, honestly. This is a class about smacking people around with really large two-handers. I'm cool with that. If you do wish to sign up and try the game when it launches tomorrow, then there's a link in the chat going in right now. That will allow you to sign up. Full disclosure, by the way, that is my referral link. Needless to say, Perfect World want to know how many people are going to sign up based on this video. If you do have any questions, by the way, try and post them in chat, and I'll do what I can to answer them. And I'll also try and ask the GMs about various things as well. I would like this to be, as always, a bit of a informational stream. Are we pulling out here? I really should have just stuck here, shouldn't I? Alright. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's deal with this guy. With the Armageddon crush of swing big sword and do ridiculous... Uh-oh, I have a feeling they don't like me very much. I don't know where I got that idea from, but yeah. Let's do a quick dash back out of the combat and charge back in. Yes, yes, let's do that. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Follow up with that. Let's get him off of our healer first. Alright, dealt with. I don't know. I actually never played Lineage 2, so it's really hard for me to make that kind of comparison. I do not